Hey guys, how's everyone doing? So this video is going to be, well, I'm in my garage, and this video is going to be budget gear versus some gear that's a little bit more expensive. So the first thing I want to talk about is pants. So these pants right here, just camo pants, I got from Walmart. You guys can see that. Just your basic, what you wear hunting or whatever. So these pants are 50 bucks a pair, and I got 2 pairs of them. I'll stand up now so you can see it. So I got 2 pairs of them. These were 50 bucks at Walmart, like I said. I got them at Walmart. I'm gonna say at least 3, 4, maybe even 5 years ago. I've had them pants a long time. I've worn them fishing. I've worn them with my buddies hunting, and they're 50 bucks a pair. So I don't think that's too bad for 4 or 5 years. 50 bucks, and I mean, I've worn them like a lot, and they're still holding up. So they're pretty good. That would be a budget in, and you can probably even get them cheaper than that. My next pair of pants are my Fjällräven Baron Pros. They're not so cheap. I guess everyone knows about Fjällräven pants anyway. These are the long version. You got to get them hemmed. Not ever bothered to get them hemmed yet. And these pair of pants was $190. But to me, it's more of an investment because these pants are really tough. And I've had these now. This will be a year now. But in the next couple of days, and I've wore these, and they're wicked pants. I definitely have another pair. So that's my Fjällräven Baron Pros. Okay, so next we'll talk about stoves. So this is not this is more or less, I guess, for on side by side or vehicle camping. So this stove right here I picked up, I'm gonna say 45 bucks at Canadian Tire. It's outbound, and it works perfect. And I had that over a year. A hitch. And then my other stove would be a little bit more expensive, is the MSR Pocket Rocket. I think this one was 60 bucks, not much in the difference, but this one's obviously a lot lighter. So that's my MSR Pocket Rocket. So like I said, guys, this video, I know I did a gear video before my first video, but this is more of some budget friendly stuff and some expensive stuff. So size, I was going to do a comparison to my Agua Canyon Boreal 21 and another side, the dollar store, I think it was like 5 bucks. It's a green and yellow one. And actually, it looks like it got the same blade, and it works well, but I couldn't find it. So I'll talk about my Silky Gone Boy. Silky Gone Boy 240. Everyone knows about that saw too. It's a pretty good saw. But I mean, I paid, can't remember, I think between 50 and 60. That would be a more expensive one. Or you can get something like this. This is the brand is Workbench. And this is another fulling saw that works out good, and I used for a while. And I picked this up for like $5.99 at the time that I bought it. And it works. I don't know if you can see, but it's, I mean, the teeth are still pretty sharp, and this has been used for a while. So while I do like, you know, some stuff that's more higher end, I also do have budget stuff as well. And the whole point is to get out and have fun. Like this MSR pot I showed when I did my first video. This was 40 bucks. Good pot. Me and my wife uses it a lot camping. And I just recently picked up this one at Walmart. I think this is Ozark Trail. And this was, surprisingly, this was 10 bucks. And for 10 bucks, you're getting the pan. I guess you could say like a little bowl or dish or whatever you want to call it. This is brand new. I never even used it yet. A little pot. Perfect something just to throw in your backpack. And it's lightweight. Nothing to it. Yeah, like I said, plastic never stolen. I never used it yet. And then your little fry pan. Just, it's probably gonna, you know, your food might stick on it, but for 10 bucks, it works. Not really a big deal. And then I got this pan I showed before. Like I said, this was 50 bucks GSI. But, so that would be a more expensive one of that. This is the GSI. I can't remember the size of it, but This pan was 50 bucks. Or you can just do like a lot of people does, pan from home, or go to a yard sale, $2. And I've used this now. Me and my son use this in the woods now. This is more or less what I would use over a fire. I never did yet, but this is what I would use it for in the woods. And yeah, that's been $2, and that's working out. And that's a good pan as well. So coming out of nice. We'll start off with the cheaper ones at first. So this one is a Mora Companion Wicked knife. A lot of people uses these kind of knives. I don't really do a whole lot of katana with my knife, but if I do, it would be a cheaper one. I had another one too I couldn't find, I was going to show. But yeah, nice little knife. 20 bucks. And actually I got a couple of them. This is another one. Stickers and everything still on them. So this is the Mora Companion MG. My wife bought me that one actually a little while ago. I'm going to say probably over a year now, but that's the case. Nice plastic sheath with it. And that's the knife. I never even used it yet. I got that many knives. I like having a variety of knives, and that's a good one. And like I said, same thing, 20 bucks. And then my main knife that I would use now. This is the original fire steel that came in it. I usually use as a different one, but that one's getting more down now, so I decided to use this one. This is my Mora Bushcraft Orange, I think it's called. Comes with two little clips on the back. I got one in the house, and then your little fire steel, whatever you want to call it. That's a new one. I never used that one yet. Got one. I don't like to use too many. If I got one, I'll usually just use one at a time. But yeah, this is a wicked knife. It's a little bit more expensive. It was, I think 89 plus tax came to like 100 and something, 103 or something. And this is a good knife. And then my first axe I ever got, or hatchet we'll say, it's just this one from a hardware store. Well, I took the lac off it because I found it was slippery. But yeah, it's pretty beat up now, but 17 bucks. I'm soon gonna redo it, give it a little sharpen. 17 bucks, it works. The whole point is to get out and have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. It works. And then, I'm gonna say, well, a couple of years ago, I said it on my last video, but then this is my Grantsworth Brooks. This would be more of a higher end one. This costs 235 bucks. Like I said, guys, it don't really matter. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not geared against one kind of stuff. Like, I do have budget gear, and I also do have higher end gear, but, you know, I save up for the higher end stuff just because I like the quality. And as like the Fall Raven pants, them pants cost 190 bucks. That's not cheap for a pair of pants. Like, you know, you just can't go and get $190 pair of pants just like that. I sold for them pants, and I've had them now for well over a year, and they've been perfect. And I just started using some titanium stuff. I showed that on my actual gear video. I got lots of gear, and I mean, you can get cheaper little pots or little cups, but you know, this is the Talk 750 mil. I just mostly bought that for the lightweight for when me and my son go backpacking. That's a wicked pot too. I like that. I got the cup too, actually. And it's like the cup. I really don't have anything to compare this to, but the cup, you can use a cheap cup, or you can buy a more expensive cup. And I'll show you a plate that I've been using. So this plate, this is just a plate that I picked up at the dollar store. It came with a plate, a bowl, a red bowl. There's the bowl, and a cup, and I think a plastic fork set, and it was $4.60 at the dollar store. I was going to get MSR plate, but when I seen that, that's perfect, and I've been using that now for years. I mean, it's, you know, it's lightweight, there's nothing to it, so that's a good plate. And yeah, like I said, so this is some of my stuff, but it all works. I mean, it don't really matter the brand name to me. It don't matter whatever about it, as long as it works and it gets you out there. And like I said, this here MSR pot, I've used that now for a long time. It's not really an expensive pot. I mean, I don't know, I think I paid like 35 or 40 bucks for it. But it's a good pack. A little bit heavy, something I wouldn't take backpacking, obviously. I would use this more or less side by side or car camping. But yeah, it's a good pack. I don't really have any issue with anything sticking on it food-wise. I just usually keeps a piece of tissue, a paper towel, and a little foam pad or whatever, and just keep it clean. But yeah, it works. And that stove, that out-pan stove, I picked it up at Canadian Tire, and I'm gonna say 45. I think that's what it was at the time. That even comes with a little stand for the bottom, and that's worked out well too. Now, obviously, I'm not going to carry it on my back backpacking, but it works. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is the whole moral of the story is, the main thing is to get out and have fun. I mean, it don't really matter if you got a side like this for $5.99 or this for 60 bucks. Both of them are going to do what they got to do. Now, the only difference is the blade for this one is probably 25 or 30. Could be even more. I'm not 100% sure. Well, this one, if the blade breaks, it was $6, so I could just replace it. It's not really a big deal, but that's what it comes down to. It's like the axe, that little hatchet. Go now and get this sharpened and, like, you know, sharpen it up a little bit and do whatever. I did a little while ago, so I'm gonna have to do it again. It works. It's not really heavy, but it'll get the job done, right? And that's all that counts. Is, you know, this is budget gear versus, I guess, higher end gear. But in my chairs, actually, I'm sitting on right now, it's just one from Walmart for like 10 bucks. Ozark Trail, I think it is. Actually, I got a couple of them, but for 10 bucks, I mean, once again, you know, I can take it backpacking, but you can take it car camping. I do have a foldable chair as well, but it works. And for sitting pads, this was one I bought, just this little tiny one. I only paid a couple bucks for it on Amazon. Me and my son got one. We've been using it now probably 5 or 6 times. You know, it's not the strongest. It'll work. And last time I showed my bigger one. This is the Woods brand. This was 50. More or less for, I guess, if you're going to go in a tent or something or stay overnight. But it works too as well. So, I mean, that's the name of the game. As long as it works and gets you out and you have fun. And like I said, as for frying pans, any frying pan from home, pick up one at a yard sale. It all works out. It really don't matter. It's not a big deal. I just wanted that GSI when it brought out because when we goes like family camping and stuff, I just, you know, sick of the food sticking on the cheaper pans, but you get away with it. I mean, it works. So guys, hopefully, I do have a tripod coming. I don't know when it's going to be here. Right now, I got the phone on a selfie stick. So hopefully that'll be soon, and I will hopefully get in the woods for a trip. So that's going to be it for this one. And if you guys want to see any more gear videos, I know here lately that's what it's looking like. My channel's leaning more towards that, but I'm just trying to make do with what I got. But if you want to see cheaper gear, more expensive gear, book bags and stuff, jackets, just leave a comment. And if I got that gear, I'll do it. So until next time, guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching.